Good morning to Roodepoort. Thank you, boys, for doing the live stream. We appreciate. Thank you for your time you put into it. Are you ready for your week? Are you sure? Oh, I not get all the response from the girls. Are you ready for your week? That sounds a bit better. Boys, are you ready for your week? No, that sounds good. Do you believe you can do it? Because if you don't believe, then no one can do it for you. Isn't that true? Our teachers can tell us over and over, come on, you can do it. They believe in us. They give us all the time and all the things for us to be able to finish what we need to do. But if we don't believe, do you think we will be able to do it? Yes, that's right. So believe in yourself that you can do it. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Quickly sit up straight.
Good morning, Destiny. And good morning to everybody in Roodepoort. I trust you all had a lovely cold weekend. And to those of you that played table tennis, wasn't that an exciting day? We have learned something on Saturday. And that is that the staff can function under pressure. And so if we can do it, you can do it. Griselda, I want you to come and tell the school about your math-based test on Friday.
Good morning, everybody. On Friday, I wrote a math-based test, and everything went well until that final question came. And I felt like I was confused. I didn't know which formula to use. But then Mrs. Viljoen taught me that you should just relax, take a small break, draw a lazy 8, and then go through everything that you've learned through your pace, go through your steps and everything. And then this morning I found out that I got 100% for my pace test.
What is the secret? My words to her in the office were the following. I said, think, what is the objectives in the beginning of your pace? Okay? Because it tells you, in the beginning it says, read to your supervisor. Then it says, my goal. Page 1, come on, what does it say? Read to your supervisor, my goal. And then it normally starts with 2, dum 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 dum, 2, dum, 2, dum 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 dum, 2, dum 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 dum, and 2, dum 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 dum. And then there's normally a character trait. Am I right? And then there's a Bible verse. Is it the same in all the paces? Janelle, quickly come to the front. It's the same, not the same, but it's the same procedure. Which biblical study space have you received this week?
My last one, ma'am, 132. It's my goals, ma'am, and my objectives. The wording is different, but the principles are the same. Make sure you understand your objectives, ma'am. You will fail your base test.
Thank you, seniors. Okay, so it can be done, Londeka, if we pay attention from page 1 right through. Because once it's in here, nobody can take it out. But sometimes there's just a lot of things. Whom of you have ever been looking for your dry mat? You were looking for your dry mat and you could not find your dry mat. And then when you start to hang all the clothes away and you pick up everything that's lying around, what comes out under everything? Your dry mat, because it is there, it can't be gone. You've put it down there, but you just started to put other things on top of it. And the same goes with your pace work. It is there. Sometimes you just need to take off everything from the top and say, where is it again? Where is it? Ah, there it is. But that takes guts. Londeka, it takes guts. It takes guts because your body and your emotions and everything tells you you cannot do it. Whom of you can identify with it? Everything within you says, I can't do it. I can't remember this. I can't remember this. I will never be able to pass this space test. I'll never be. Let's do that. Okay, but it's not the truth. So say, because it is there. If you have put in every effort, Sitembiso, to make sure on page 1, you learn what you're supposed to learn. By the time that you are tested, I want you to sit still. It's not necessary to fiddle like this. Come, come, come. By the time that you get to the pace test, it can be done. But it's up to you. Up to who? Say, up to me. Come on, Christian, say, it's up to me. How I want to do it. Yes, life is real and life is tough. And life is going to put challenges in your way. But unless you are going to choose, Natalie, how you want to handle situations. Are you going to run away every time? Or are you going to face them and say, I'm going to look you in the eye. And I'm going to overcome you. Miss Hatting, come and tell the school what happened to you on Saturday. Can you remember your name, ma'am?
Good morning, everyone. I was an umpire, and the 2 boys were playing, and I was scoring.
Now, umpiring is like writing a test.
Yeah, true. So I was scoring, and when we finished up, I asked the boys to sign, and as they came to sign, we noticed that I switched their names around. So they were very upset at first, because obviously the one that lost was the one that won. So I had to switch their names back before they signed. But I felt very embarrassed at that moment. Okay, and then yeah. And then I had to face it. Yeah, I had to pick myself up and say, I'm going to try again. And so that didn't overpower everything and ruin my day.
Okay, Miss Rebecca. So if you had to score your work, would you be able to circle that page, or was it a cross?
It was a cross.
It was a cross, okay. And did you go and fix your mistake?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
And at the end of the day, was it a good day?
Absolutely, a wonderful day.
Give Miss Rebecca a hand. Because she was writing a test. She could have said, you know, everything went well. But she didn't. She said, this was embarrassing. And she had an embarrassing experience at the athletics too. So here comes the experience. What did she feel? The same emotion. She felt the same emotion. But she did not give in to the emotion. She stood for what is right. Griselda faced an emotion. The emotion was one of, I'm never going to do this. One of giving up. One of fear. Because you become scared. What if I don't make this test? And when you get to where the seniors are, you don't want to fail tests anymore. Because you're busy working towards the finish. But the other thing is, Manentle, they're not just working towards the finish. They want to have good scores. Because they want to carry on with their life. And if they want to apply for bursaries, they need good scores. So they are really putting in a lot of effort. But what comes? An emotion. Lunati, I want you to come to the front. Lunati is doing a horrible English pace at the moment. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What can you tell them? What is it all about?
Ma'am, it's all about quotation marks and commas, ma'am.
Quotation marks and commas. Okay. And to put commas at the right places in dates. Am I right? Do you find it challenging?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you face your English pace, how does it make you feel?
Ma'am.
Do you feel like doing it?
No, ma'am.
Do you feel like putting that English pace at the bottom of the pile?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you started to think that you can't do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know that it's not the truth? Can you do it?
Yes, ma'am.
He can do it. He's going to do it. But what did he say? He feels like Are you scared of writing that test?
Ma'am, almost went.
Almost. You can go. Let's give him a hand. Okay. So it's in here. We feel a little bitty scared. We call that an emotion. Okay. We call it a what? An emotion. Okay. Who else would like to come and tell us about a difficult pace that they are working in at the moment? Come, Zetu. Tell the school.
Ma'am, it's my math.
Okay, Zetu is at a place in her math where she need to borrow and subtract. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I got confused, ma'am, to carry, ma'am, and borrow.
She got confused to carry and borrow. What is the emotion? And does that make you feel scared?
Yes,
Right, let's go. Who else? Let's look for someone in Mrs. Kambuso. I'm looking for someone in Mrs. Van Eden's class.
ma'am, it's my English.
Okay, what is difficult about your English? Speak English.
Ma'am, putting the sentences in order.
Putting the sentences in the correct order. Okay? Do you feel confused when you have to put them in order?
Yes, ma'am.
Because they actually sound right.
Ma'am, some of them.
Okay, and does that make you scared when you can't do it properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Here may go. Nika, come and tell us.
Ma'am, my math pace test I had to do, ma'am. But then the first page and a half, it was fine, ma'am. But then when I looked at the rest, it was all word sums, ma'am. But I understood my pace, but then I had to take grams to kilograms, and then I had to take feet to kilometers. But then I first had to take feet to inches, and inches to meters, and meters to kilometers. And I'm still too scared to see what my score is in my math, ma'am.
Wait, did you have your conversion table with you? Okay. Oh, so what is the emotion?
I'm scared, ma'am.
She's scared. What is the emotion? She's scared. You can go and sit. Tobeka, come share with us.
My science, ma'am.
Nicely into the mic.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm learning in my science about the brain, ma'am.
Oh, lots of big words.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what makes you feel a little bit scared?
Hey, ma'am, I don't understand what they mean, all of the words, ma'am.
Okay. She does not understand what all of the words mean. And now, even if she reads through the work, it doesn't make sense. Because the words, she doesn't have anything to anchor the words on. Am I right? And that is an emotion. You know, the emotion that it brings. The work is fine because she will learn, but the emotion that comes with it is, I'm never going to be able to pass this test. All right. But she will. You may go and sit. Last one. Sit in Biso. Come. Did you think that grade ones are facing challenges? They are.
It's about my math.
What about your maths?
Sometimes I get confused about what I write the numbers.
Sometimes I get confused about what I write the numbers because I'm still learning the names of the numbers. All right. But you are doing so well. Can you see? Avumile, come share. You can be the last one.
My math is confusing because I review the last in the third term I was and also in this term I'm reviewing my timetables of the ones, twos, threes, and they confuse me, ma'am, because I forgot them.
They confuse you. And how does that make you feel?
Very, very bad because I failed my checkup, ma'am. I'm needed to repeat it, ma'am.
Okay. And how do you feel when you fail a checkup? Whom of you wants to put your head in a hole? Good. Now, in sport, thank you to everyone that has shared this morning. Because the truth is that is what we all face. If we have to face something more funny that we're not 100% sure, there's an emotion that comes here and it's like, show me the emotion. Yeah, even those big boys that are just sitting there, they also feel like, they're just too brave to say it. My daughter says, my sons doesn't want to shout because they are shouting like girls. Or in the church, that's why the girls are sounding so loud because the boys are shouting like girls or something like that. The truth is, this is preparing us for life. Okay? And if you don't know what you are standing for, okay, you must know what you stand for. They say if you don't know what you stand for, you will fall for anything. Then life will come. Mr. Jacobs, you are going to be my prop. Mr. Jacobs? Net die omval. Okay. So life is going to come. Mr. Jacobs, stand like this, Mr. Jacobs. Okay, life is going to come with a lot of things. Okay, life is going to come with difficult situations. So let's say life is coming with a difficult test. And you are not knowing. Mr. Jacobs knows that he's standing. He's not going to quit. He's going to try his best. He's going to handle it. So here comes life with a difficult test. And life goes into him. Oh, did he stand? Okay, now he's ready for it. Here comes life with a difficult test. And she's coming. What is Mr. Jacobs doing? He's standing. And when he wants to tell a lie, he's standing for truth. So I'm lying. I'm lying. Come on. Look there, he wants to lie, but he's standing. I'm strong, eh? I can push him. Can you see Mr. Jacobs is standing because he's standing for truth. He doesn't want to lie. So now he's at his pace. And he wants to, everything is wrong. And he thinks, people are going to think I'm stupid. And it's going to take so much time to fix it. And I don't feel like doing this again. So that emotion of, I'm going to quit. But now, what is he standing for? He's standing for truth. Okay? He's standing for being focused and hardworking. So, okay, here comes all of these emotions. I want to quit. I think I'm going to just mark them right and circle my page. So here I come, and I'm strong. But he knows what he's standing for. Look what he's doing. He's standing. Standing, even though I'm pushing very hard. I want him to make the scoring violations, and he thinks he's considering it. Can you see? He's considering it. But is he falling? Is he falling? Is he falling? No, ma'am, because he knows what he is standing for. Can you see this morning? Thank you, sir. Can you see this morning that life will come? Difficult work will come. Lorinda, checkups will come. Checkups doesn't just come for students. Checkups come for staff also. When we have to umpire and when we have to arrange and when we have to be flexible. You know what? But you need to know what you stand for. Say, I must know what I stand for. Okay. I must know what I stand for. Do you stand for quitting or do you stand for persevering, pushing through? What do you stand for? Quitting or persevering? Truth or lies? Happy or sad? Love or hate? Kind or rude? What else? Good or bad? Okay, so we know what we stand for. But when you stand for something, you must know that thing is going to try and push you over. It's going to try and push you over. That thing that is coming is going to make you scared. Do you realize? Avumili's math is making him scared. Zetu's math is making her confused because she's learning. She's learning add and carry, borrow and subtract. And the big children think, how can you get confused with add and carry and but you had to learn it somewhere. Avumile, somewhere we learn the timetables. And if you keep on learning them now, by the time you're in Mpilo's chair, you will know it. It will come, but you mustn't quit. Topeka, and when the words in your signs are just over your hypothalamus and what else is in your brain? Cerebrum and cerebellum and cucumakrankadellum and I don't know what else is in the brain. You know, there's a lot of big words in there. But the moment you will have, and I will tell you, one day you're not going to remember the big words, but you will remember what is going on in your mind, in your brain. But you must not quit. And this is my problem. It's because we don't know what we're standing for. We fall for everything. And yesterday Pastor Jan preached and he said, you must become believe. Be, believe. And I want to break it down and say, Lorena, know what you stand for. Know what you stand for. And I want to read a scripture quickly to you. And it's in Matthew chapter 15. And I found it under pressure. Under pressure. Do you know that song? How does it go? Come on, all of us. Under pressure. You can do better. Under pressure. Boys, I don't hear it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Under pressure. Yes, when we're under pressure, we must stand. What must you do under pressure? Stand. Okay, now listen to this. Peter said, explain the parable, or Jesus called the crowd to him and he said, listen and understand. It's almost like, what are we going to do? My goal. So Jesus said, my goal, listen and understand. What goes into a man's mouth does not make him dirty. Okay? What goes into a man's mouth does not make him unclean. But what comes out of his mouth, that is what makes him unclean. So you can even go and sit in a pool of mud and become very, very dirty and be very clean. Because what comes from the outside does not make us unclean. It's what comes from the inside. And it says here, then the disciples came to him and asked, do you know that the Pharisees were offended when they heard this? He replied, every plant that my heavenly Father has not planted will be pulled up by the roots. Leave them. They are blind guides. If a blind man leads a blind man, both will fall into a pit. Peter said, explain the parable to us. Are you still so dull? Jesus asked them. Are you still so? Jesus says, come on, are you stupid? Don't you see that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach? Here it comes. Tobacco, biology in the Bible. Don't you see? This is Jesus saying to the people, don't be so stupid. Don't you see? Whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and then out of the mouth. Whom of you do not work like that? But, okay, so where does your food go? Imagine if it doesn't go out, you will just go. That's how he made us. What goes into your mouth goes into your stomach and then comes out of your body in the form of a poopy. That is how you function. But the things, listen to this. But the things that come out of the mouth, the things that come out of the mouth. Okay, listen to this. The things that come out of the mouth come from the heart. And these make a man unclean. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false testimony, slander. These are what makes a man unclean. And I want to say this morning, students, we must pay attention. Because what comes out of you, what you say and what you do. Whom of you have ever felt good about scoring violations? Feels good about it. Do you feel good about scoring violations? Great ones you can't speak because you haven't made them. Come on, from Anke, have you made scoring violations before? How did it make you feel? Bad. Amelia, have you made scoring violations? How does it make you feel? Bad. Bilo, how does scoring violations make you feel? Carla, how does it make you? Did it make you feel? Very bad. How did you feel?
I felt ashamed.
Felt ashamed. You feel like, Janelle, have you ever made scoring violations? How did it make you feel? Feel guilty. You think everybody thinks you're such a good person, but actually you are, if people are going to find out what you are doing. So as long as you don't do it, do you feel it? No. If you can make mistakes and fix them, you will never feel unclean. Because it's that choice. Say the choice.
The choice
to be dishonest.
to be dishonest
It's what makes me feel dirty.
is what makes me feel dirty.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Making the mistake, it's how we handle the things that comes our way. That causes us to feel bad and to get into trouble and to do all of those things. And that's not Jesus' heart for you. Londeka, he says, don't be so dull now. You know what I want. You know how you function. Okay, you know it goes in, it goes down, and it goes up. But the vice versa is also true. It's close. It's from in. In my heart, I choose not to stand. I choose. I choose to have a bad attitude. I choose to lose my temper. I choose to tell a lie. I choose that. So it comes out, and what does it make? It makes me dirty. Do you understand this? Yes. So it's our choices. And if you don't know what you stand for, if you don't know, what comes out here will be a wrong thing. So let's choose this week. This week is week 4. And we are going to choose. I want you to choose what you stand for. What must you choose?
What I stand for.
And that's up to you. It's up to you what you are going to stand for in this week. It's your choice. And you are going to learn from your choice. Daniel, if you stand for what is wrong, you will get into trouble. But if you stand for what is right, you will stand. And you will go forward. If you stand for what is wrong, you'll go backwards. Do you understand? It's very, very important. And grade 1s can already choose what you stand for. Good. Let's pray. Father God, we want to stand for what is right. Father, no longer, I've realized early this morning in my bathroom that when I always blame other people for my behavior, then other people's things cannot make me unclean. My choices of how I operate and how I function is what makes me unclean. And that steals my peace. And Father, this morning I pray a blessing over the students. I trust in the name of Jesus that they will know what they stand for and that they will stand firm. Your word says in Ephesians, it says, having done all, stand. And Father, I pray that these children will start to love the truth and that we will learn from our mistakes. We pray it in Jesus' name. Amen. Mpilo, can you remember what the lady at the chess said? She said, in chess we've got winners and learners. We've got winners and? So every cross that you make in your base, okay? Say every cross that I make in my base. I want everybody to say every cross that I make in my base. Makes me a learner. Yes. And we are going to learn. What are we going to do? We're going to learn. Because there's enough in our lives. Pastor Stefan has told us on Wednesday, Jesus wants to build your life. Is that true? So let's make sure that today we are going to be built. And today is a difficult day in our country. People are wearing black. Okay, I thought this morning, oh, we are in today because we're wearing black, but we wear black every Monday. Okay? It's our school uniform. You are dressed in black today. But today people are trusting Jesus that all the murders in our country will stop. Do you know people get killed in our country? We get young boys and young girls get killed, and men and women and mothers and fathers. And what I expect of you to stop now. People get killed in our country. Do you know that? And we are going to let our light shine. How are we going to do it? By choosing to stand. Because if you stand for honesty, you shine light into the country. Okay, Lunati, face that English. You will pass it, I promise you. Just apply the rules, stay peaceful, you will get it done. Don't worry. All of us work through that one. Up till this day, I hate punctuation marks because I'm not sure where to put them. And that goes for all of us. You will get it right. Okay, you will. Lunati, you are going to get it right. And Zetu, you will get that borrow and subtract. Okay. We will get it right. All of you. Tobeka, you're going to come and teach me about my brain. Draw a picture and tell people. Nika Maria has never spoken about her fingers again. And she's speaking about what's in your hands? Her phalanges and her carpals and her whatever's in her hands. Just make it practical and live your lives. Is that good? Let's have a good week. Good. Then tomorrow, some of you are going to play mini cricket. Am I right? Who's in Pastor Stefan and Huntley's team? I want you to quickly come and stand in the front. But you must stand up straight. These boys are going to play cricket tomorrow. Okay, and Huntley is going to go with them. Huntley is going to be the team manager. Huntley, come and stand with your team. Okay, Pastor Stefan's team stand on this side. Huntley's team stand on that side. I'm going to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is our more senior cricket team for tomorrow. And this is our junior. This is the first time in their lives except for Renier and... Yeah, I think have you played? They haven't played yet. But this is, some of them is the first time in their lives that they're going to play a cricket match. Let's give them a big hand. Yes. You guys have been practicing throughout the year. We are looking forward. But I also want to ask the staff that's going to score tomorrow to come to the front. Miss Alnay and Miss Harding, are you not a score? Oh my word, we've made a double booking. Okay. Carla, tonight we will just find out if you can. But Miss Alnay and Miss Ursula and Miss Miriam and Miss Harding is going on Saturday. Miss Harding, so you must come and stand for Saturday's scoring. Miss Harding is also going to a Skills Pro meeting tomorrow in Secunda. Okay, so let's give them a big hand. Thank you to the staff. But now listen, Miss Alnay, have you ever done this before?
No, ma'am.
How does this make you feel?
Very nervous.
Is there an emotion? Okay, so she will have to choose. Tell her she can do it. You can do it! Miss Harding, have you ever done this before?
No, ma'am. I'm very scared.
My word, Pastor Stefan, we've got scared staff that's going to score tomorrow and Saturday. Will they be able to do it? Yes, ma'am. Okay, because if they're not winners, they are? Learners. And we are never too old to learn. Yes. Okay, good. You may go and sit down. Okay, and then the girls. Everybody involved in the dancing concert, I want you to stand because it's too many. Okay. I want you to listen to me. You have received all the information. You are practicing very hard. Let's make sure that we make it easy for our dancing instructors. We've got 2 weeks to go. We are going to support you the best we can, but we want you to enjoy and allow Jesus to do in your hearts what he wants to prepare before you go on stage. Okay, so have a good week. Good, you may be seated. Now, all of you are experiencing a little bit of extra pressure at the moment. Let's know what we stand for so that we don't fall over. Can we do that? Are you sure? Nothing that you face, Jesus does not know about. He said in the Word, he said, I will bring nothing across your way that you cannot handle. He's in control of everything. Good. Then, before we hand out congratulations slips, I want you to sit straight. Sit up straight. 2 things. How many things? What is our topic that we are handling this year? The theme. What does it say? What does it say? Think before you speak. Okay, now think before you speak. I want you to think before you speak. Look at me, Avumile. Learning Center 3 is my example. 2 is my example learning center. If you don't know how to speak properly, ask them. They know how they may not speak. But we are going to practice to speak properly. We are not going to say the when we're supposed to say the. Say the. That. Those. Not did, that, and those. What were they not saying? We're not going to speak English like this. Okay, because we're not common. We don't want people to think we're just stupid. We don't speak English like this. Okay. Okay, do you hear me? And we're not going to speak Zulu like that either. We've seen in Learning Center 2, there are, I think, only a third. Whom of you do not speak Zulu as a first language? Yeah? It's possible that she's not Zulu. What is your language? Zulu. Okay, you speak Zulu. What does your parents speak?
Zulu.
Okay, then you don't put up your hand. If you speak Zulu, who speaks Swahili, Shona, Xhosa, Venda, Spanish, Afrikaans? Put up those hands. Look how many children in our school. No. I want you to look. Look around you. How many students are not Zulu speaking? Can you see? Okay. How many are Zulu speaking? Okay. Can you see that if we are not going to speak English, thank you, if we are not going to speak English on the premises, we are going to open a door for a lot of misunderstandings. Do you understand? And when we speak, we will speak properly. How will we speak? I want everybody, there's a slang on the playground. We've got this funny way of speaking with one another. I want us to sharpen up. I promise I will speak proper English, but I want you to do the same. Staff as well as students. There's a place to speak funny, but most of the times we get into that habit. Then when people start to listen to us, we sound common. You know, common, like boo. Like witbank en benou nie en ook nie. No? Julle weet, ons is tappets. I don't want you to sound like that. I want us to be proper. What do I want you to be? So that's the way. Think before you speak. Think before you speak. Speak properly. Secondly, in our school, there is no such thing as boyfriends and girlfriends. No such thing. We have friends. That means in the Senior Learning Center, they are all friends. A boyfriend and a girlfriend is something for when you are old. When you are old enough to be in a relationship with someone. And we in our school, we have a, what do we call it? A beleid. Our school rule says, let me say it like that. Our school rule says we are not going to allow relationships. So I don't want any boyfriend-girlfriend talk on this premises. And if your parents allow you to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you're not 18 years old, I want them to come and see me. Okay, because we're not old enough yet to be in relationships like that. You have friends. What do we have? We don't have boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff like that. Okay, is that clear? Good, so grade ones, I'm looking at you. Because we pick up things and then we start to speak about things that we know nothing about. Am I right? So we're not going to speak like this in our school. Do you hear me? And I want everyone to keep everyone accountable. No more boyfriend, girlfriend speaking. Then we also, on that regard, is we've got a rule. We never had to apply it, but it's a rule. And we call that the 6-inch rule. What is that? That means boys and girls don't hang on one another. Okay, 6 inches, how big is that, Mr. Jacobs? About so far. We're always this far from one another. Okay, show it to me. 6 inches. How much? Yeah, we stay 6 inches away from one another. Okay, it's a 6-inch rule. Otherwise, you're all over one another and into one another's spaces, and it's not respectful. Do you hear? So, think before you. Stay 6 inches away. No boyfriend, girlfriend nonsense. Okay, we are friends. Clear? And I want you to listen to me. Think before you speak. Don't speak about things that are not proper. It is not proper to speak about sex. It's not proper. I don't want to hear any talk on that topic out of your mouths. Do you hear me? That is something that is left for married people, not for children. Think before you speak. What must you do? Must you think or must you think? Are you going to think? Are we going to speak about boyfriends, girlfriends, and sex stuff? The television speaks about it, but it's not proper. It's not what Jesus wants. He says, it's not what goes in. Even if we see it on the TV, that nonsense must also stop. Even if I see it on the TV, even if I hear people speak about it, the moment I choose to let it come out of my mouth, I am becoming improper. So I don't care what you hear, I don't care what you see. When you're on this premises, you are going to think, think before you speak. And I expect of you to be kind one to another. I've said a lot this morning. I've said a lot. I trust it's in your hearts. Is it in your hearts? Is it deep in your hearts? Good. Ms. Alnay, do you have congratulations slips? We're going to go very, very quickly. Senzo, well done, I'm 100% for maths. Zunay, 100% for math. Come quick. Tandeka, 100% for maths. Celindo, 100% for maths. Luwazin Kosi, 100, and Kumani, Luwazin Kumani, 100% for maths. Luwazi Mpopalani, Luwazi, soldier, 100% in math. No Sipo, 100% in math. Sitembiso, 100% in math, even if it makes him confused. Well done. Junior, 100% in math. Luandile, 100% in maths. And Mawande, 100% in math. Let's give them a big hand. Well done, great ones. You may. I would have worked. I'm going to read and then you can hand out. Kanye, well done in maths. Kuku, well done in social studies. Untatile, well done, 100% in English. Awam, 100% in math. Somila, well done in social. Vumile, well done in English, social studies, and word building. Natalie, well done for 100% in math, social studies, and science. Lunati, well done in literature, social studies, and 100% for science. Uwetu, well done in maths, English, 100% in social studies, and 100% in word building. Well done, my boy. Jabulo, well done in English and word building, and 100% for math and social studies. Excellent, Jabulo. And next week, what is his name? Lunati. Next week we're going to cheer with you when you get your English congratulations slip. Hey, we're going to get there. Well done. You may go down. Back. May go down. Good. Good, Lorenda. Well done in English and word building. Mbuso, well done in literature and social studies. Kensani, well done in literature, science, and word building. Sihle, very well done in English and in literature. Mpilo, well done in English, literature, and word building. Cameron, well done in maths, in English, and in word building. Kwanele. Is Kwanele not here? Menentle, well done in English, in social studies, and in word building. Luetu. In English. Londeka, well done in literature. Science is close. Well done. It's 100. Sinoting. Luyanda. Luyanda, well done in your literature and well done in word building. I hope you use your words well. Christian, well done in literature and in word building. How do we say in Spanish, well done?
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Muy bien. Do you understand? Muy. It's like a beautiful leg. Muy bien. Well done, Christian. Muy bien. Tobeka. Tobeka. You know, well done. 100% in social studies and 100% in word building. And I think in the future, 100% for science. Good. Nainai, well done in social studies. Well done, Nainai. Tsepang. Well done in English, in social studies, and in science. And while Tsepang is standing in the front, we are going to trust with Tsepang and Untatile that their mom will be well very soon. Okay, we're praying with you. Make it a good week on this side. Okay, don't have attitude, stand in faith. We trust in Jesus that all will be well. Okay, good. Tehila, 100% in word building. Nika Marie, well done in English and in science. Ngobile, very well done in word building. Let's give them a big hand. Three seniors. Joel, well done in math. Just for the record, Joel has already completed 12 math bases for this year. Yeah, you, 12. Niku, well done in English. Anke, well done in BNTS. And excellent in biology. Biology is not Anke's favorite subject. But she has met all the requirements to pass it. Good, Jan now. Well done in English and well done in BNTCH. Carla Dunay, well done in math and English and 100% for etymology and nutrition. So close. Huntley, well done in word building. It was also so close. It was just the difference between an S and a C. Difference between an S and a C is 2%. And Griselda, well done in English and 100% for maths. Let's give our seniors a big hand. Okay, and then the following students, everybody that is on C privilege, please come to the front. If you're currently on C privilege, then I would like to ask Seatley to come to the front. He's on C privilege. Tehila is on C privilege. Nika Marie is on C privilege. Lorinda is on C privilege. Mofeni is on A privilege. Cameron is on C privilege. Tsepang is on C privilege. Mrs. Ngumoni, it looks to me like you can go home. Mpilo is on C privilege. Kensani is on A privilege. Christian is on C privilege. Mbuso is on C privilege. Luyanda is on C privilege. And Luetu is on E privilege. Well done, Luetu. Luetu, come stand here. What book did you read to be on E privilege?
Love David. It's a. Ma'am, I had to read a chapter about a chapter in the book and write about it.
Okay, only one chapter.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
whole book.
Yes, ma'am, it has many chapters.
Has it many chapters? Did you get an E for one chapter? No, did you read the whole book?
No, ma'am.
Did you only read a chapter?
Yes, ma'am.
She's on a grace E privilege. Sorry about that one. Okay, normally we read the whole book and we do a book report. But that means you will have to complete all the chapters. If she wants to keep it, she must read all the chapters and repeat them every week. Okay, not repeat them, give us a book report. Well done. Good, let's give Luetu a hand. Okay. And then who else? Seniors that are on C privilege, quickly come and stand in the front. Okay, Mrs. Olsen, I trust that your guys are also on privilege. Well done. You know that privilege means? It means a high responsibility. And we are going to take up that responsibility because we know what we stand for. Keep on standing for it and have a lovely week. You will please hand this out in the class for me. Will you do that? Good. You may go to your seats. Give them a hand. Good. Thank you. That's it. Now I want you to go and have a great week. Think before you speak. Stay proper. Stay accurate. Don't quit. Work hard. And let's go the full, means? The full distance. Don't quit before the end. Okay. I want you all to stand. Please take your congratulation slips. Jan, now you can dismiss the school.
Rudderpoort, you must have a great week on that side.